Yeah, and guys, to answer your question, it takes a unanimous vote from everyone on the jail trust to dissolve. And even after that, it would take a majority vote from the county commissioners. So I wanted to know how members of those boards felt. We've heard it from activists for years. Get rid of the Oklahoma Criminal Justice Authority or the jail trust.
Accountability starts with the jail trust voting to dissolve themselves.
Activists say excessive deaths, poor conditions, and other problems would improve with someone else in charge. And just this week, County Commissioner Jason Lowe echoed that same demand.
There's some good people on there who are really trying to do good things. But overall, I believe it's been ineffective. And I think it's time for us to dissolve the jail trust and for the jail to be run by the sheriff.
The jail trust oversees the operations of the Oklahoma County Jail. They assumed control from the sheriff's office in 2020.
Well, I've long supported for the trust. I called for the trust's creation when it first began. I think it's shown a lot of transparency. There's been a lot of improvements.
Among the appointed citizens and elected officials on the trust, Sheriff Tommy Johnson III. So I asked him, would he take over the jail?
I have always been consistent in my response to anyone who's asked, and I have always said I will always honor my obligations as the sheriff and run the jail should that be asked of me.
But only if it was entirely in his office's hands.
The one thing that I have been also consistent with saying is I will do that without a trust. I will not take over the jail with any form of a trust.
Pastor Derek Scobie also sits on the jail trust. He believes it should dissolve and be handed over to the sheriff, but not before getting finances in order.
Because we would cripple him, because he would do a phenomenal job, but he doesn't have the money to operate it.
And speaking of finances, the newly appointed chairman of the trust, Jim Holman, told me in a statement, the problem the jail has had are directly attributable to a lack of funding. He says without funding, jail management will struggle.
At this time, I think that would be a premature move to abolish the entity that's starting to make these progress achievements.
We also reached out to County Commissioner Miles Davidson, who also sits on the jail trust. His approval would be needed by both boards. He told me he can't comment on how he'd vote, but he believes the only reason we know about the bad things happening inside the jail is due to the trust's transparency in operations. So as of now, is it possible the jail trust could dissolve? It could if the funds become available and everyone on the trust is on board. Reporting live in the newsroom, Megan Mosley, KOCO 5 News.